Hey guys, welcome back to Shift Stories. As you know, it's Vin, and today we have a car that hails straight from Japan. This is the Lexus RX350, guys. Alright, so let's start off by talking about the design of the front of this car. Here we have the spindle grille that's iconic for every Lexus on the road today, and also the sharp LED headlights with DRLs, and also it's full LED lah. No fog lights, I think, but it comes with the F-Sport body kit, which makes it look a lot more aggressive than the standard variants. Alright, let's move off to the side. Alright, so the car comes with 21-inch sport rims that are multi-spoke, and it has brake discs. All four tires come with all four sides brake discs, and also it comes with a 6-4 brakes up front. And then due to the F-Sport package, it also comes with blacked out mirror covers, and also has blind spot monitoring as standard. Alright, so as we are moving to the back here, you can see Lexus decided to make this like floating roof style design language towards the back, which actually is quite interesting. It's not to say good, not to say bad. It's good lah. It's special in this case for this car. So I would say it's an okay design choice. At least it's better than most of the blocky cars we see on mainstream today, mainstream production. And now I would like to bring you guys towards the rear of the car, where we have this wraparound light bar, which is quite beautiful actually. It's fully LED as well, reverse side turn signals, everything, and it also has running turn signals. This is the RX350 all-wheel drive. So yes, it has this particular model we have today has all-wheel drive. So you could, in theory, bring it off-road if you dare. Depends on you lah. Alright guys, since we are done with the back, let us move into the most important part of this type of a car lah guys, which is the interior. Quite solid doors actually. Now let's get inside. The side step, if we can have the camera come. The side step says F-Sport, so you know you got the F-Sport body kit. So if you did option out the Mark Levinson speakers, it's supposed to be here. Since this car was not factory optioned with the Mark Levinson speakers, sadly they just wrapped it with fabric. We'll show some other pictures as well of all of the parts that are wrapped with fabric where the Mark Levinson speakers are supposed to be. So now, what else can I say? Okay. The window controls are all here, seat locking. This car, uniquely, if you were to open the door, you'd actually have to press here. It's not like your typical cars where you just pull on a lever and it opens up. No, it just, with a press of button, it opens up for you, which is quite unique, but I'm not sure if it could become a failure point in the future. That is for time to tell. Yeah, that's all for this part of the interior. Let's move in deeper. Alright guys, so now we are in the interior of the Lexus RX350. I would like to bring attention first to the gauge cluster. It's not really anything different. Like if you've driven an Alphard before or been in the front seat of an Alphard, you would probably recognize the gauge cluster, the newer ones. This also has an interesting feature, I think I should mention, where when, you know, nowadays how micro sleep and everything is increasingly becoming a problem on the road, Lexus has implemented a sort of camera system here where it will detect if the driver's distracted or whatever and warn the driver to be more, pay attention more on the road by giving a beep. And if a driver suddenly falls asleep or is impaired and cannot drive, the car will move itself towards the side and pull over with hazards on. So this is, I think, a very important feature nowadays with how many accidents are occurring due to micro sleeps and everything. So yeah, I think that's a very good feature on Lexus's hands. Now let us move to the center screen over here. So this thing, I'll mention straightforward, I really do not like what they're doing nowadays with these things where all the drive modes are being placed into the center screen. It's really tedious to use, but cannot do anything lah. Anyway, so we have normal, sport, eco, basic. For all Lexus and Toyotas, it's like this. You can set up all your driving assist here. For your navigation, everything is all here. Basically standard like every other Lexus and everything. Toyotas is similar. But there is one special feature I would like to bring out that I don't think most cars have. This car comes with ventilated and heated seats, and also it comes with heated steering, which is one of the focus points for this car, I could say. Then we have some storage compartments here, sort of close. And then when we come towards the center here, the armrest, there's also more storage here. It can be opened on both sides, easy access. Alright guys, so now we're in the back of the Lexus RX350, which is, I think, where most of you owners will be in the long term, you know, when you own this car. So here, we have center armrest here with cup holders, standard for most cars. There's small storage here. I guess you can keep like some papers or whatever. Yeah, it's not that big though, so don't expect too much space here. And then you can just have your arm here. Another thing to point out, it also has blinds, but it's manual blinds lah, not automatic sadly. But and then here's your window control, standard. Here is another position where the Mark Levinson speaker would be lah, if it was option with the Mark Levinson speakers. Sadly it's not, so we just have the regular speakers here, and then the rest is just covered up with fabric. Also could mention about this, we actually have a moonroof here that spreads, sunroof that spreads throughout the entirety of the car from front to back. Can be open as well, but I won't be showing it lah right now because I'm in the back. Alright guys, so now we're back at the back of the car to talk a bit about the practicality of the car. For the booth, it's kick sensor also, and also there's a button like most standard cars to open it. Auto tailgate, of course, standard on most luxury XUVs today. Here behind you have your extra storage compartment and everything. Sadly, as tradition with new cars, no spare tire. That is standard for most new cars lah now, even BMWs and everything. Storage space actually quite big lah. Can fit a lot of things. If I'm correct, you can also put down the seats. Yeah, automatic to put down the seats, so quite easy. Here you have a cover also. This one it can be taken out and put back in. Yeah. So and then to close it, just the press of a button. That's all, guys. All right. So if you like today's video, like, comment, share for us to continue reviewing more amazing cars like this. That's it, guys. I'm Vin. This is Shift Stories.